So it'll be interesting to see the kind of solutions and strengths we'll see coming out of them, especially now that they've been able to fortify their split map.
30 seconds left.
Well, it's a charge out A from Guild. Magnum will start the killing. Finally, someone has gone down. It's Magnum Shorty that's got the first. I love the wrist play. A little bit more aggressive from Sayf, pushing in towards defender spawn. trexx is starting to wrap around the backside, but gets caught in a fight between two players, and he is spread too thin. Mistic will take him out, and now Guild have a disadvantage, but the spike is down. Kodamenta has given away his aggressive stance again, and he will fall. And just like that, Fnatic have every...
If you're going to make a decision, get there and get there quickly, because otherwise you get this. And all of Fnatic are there waiting.
Yeah, you're coming through one choke point into a Fnatic that is very ready to dispel your attack. Boaster's got the first, and it's just slowed entirely. Look at this, 15 seconds, fish in a barrel at the moment. Guild, will they be fighting fish? Well, not likely. Derke and Mistic fry them up, and now it's just trexx left alone. We'll try his best, but it is... Boaster's just jump spotting. Safe play here from Fnatic. But can they deal with the onslaught of players that's about to come in towards them? Magnum has nothing better than a ghost right now, so he's in a bad position now as he drops into the open. Easy shot for Sayf. Flash going out for Boaster, trying to pull this round back. He's able to find one and comes back through the nebula, unable to follow up, and he's run out of ammo. Trying to get away. Brave comes in and helps him out. And now Brave diving into the smoke himself. Confirms it's clear. And now Fnatic have to deal with a 3v3 retake scenario. Spikes down.
Some good shots being hit here from Sayf. He had some blast packs to work with, and in fact, he still has them to work with should he want to. Maneuver himself around the back of A's site. All of this running from Mistic lets Kodamenta know, and while Trigger Discipline started well, but Brave's able to trade, and this numbers advantage back and forth. This is what Guild likes to do, and Fnatic knows best. Missing the shots that I was just complimenting him for. And the slow orb, they're going to run out of time. The cover's good, but the grab wall's better.
The gravity wall. They didn't even get it over half.
It's done.
It's not even over half of the time. It's gone. Kodamenta, he's won the round. The gravity wall. They're starting to gather it. They're about to charge their way down in close position. Being spotted, Mistic gets cleared, hard cleared by Sayf, who just charges forward on his lonesome. He's got into the back of the site. His teammates will now start to join him as he confirms its clearance. Derke, the rapid raise has been incredible in this agent in this series, but needs to start delivering impact here. Kodamenta takes down Brave. 2 kills now in Guild's favor. They're yet to put the spike down though, and that could be a big problem here. Derke with 1. Magnum and Boaster in a position where Boaster can wrap around the back, but Sayf is so disciplined. He's ready for it, and Boaster gets aggressive into his crossout, and now puts Magnum into the 1 versus 2, and he's read the flank. He knows there's a player coming around the backside, and trexx. A nasty surprise as Magnum looks him right down the barrel. It's just 1 player left. It's Russ into the clutch. Quiet performance on Bind. Will he get off to a lightning start here? And he won't. Magnum won a clutch for Fnatic. But it's not going to be the case. Instead, Guild now leaning towards A. Spike positioned outside of A long. You have a couple of players now trying to come up through ropes, and they can try and split this A site from 2 sides. They can even leave Leo behind in towards mid. He can cut off that rotation. Nice. So looking good right now for this attack forward for Guild.
That is so unlucky. If he had pulled out his knives at that point, he could have stopped Sayf, but to his own demise, doesn't have the utility. And Boaster, he knew what he wanted to achieve in that moment, but wasn't able to get it. And Brave says, you know what? Get on up, buddy. I'll give you a second chance here. I'll give you a second shot. And this is one of these rounds that will really tell the tale as to what it's going to be for both of these teams on this first half. Can Guild hold it together in a post-plan situation? And can Fnatic with their retakes really surprise?
Well, here goes Derke. His showstopper puts an end to 1. That's Russ, the victim of it. And now trexx has started the site. Good kill. Now follows up onto Mistic. This is good. And now trexx just swings into the site. 2-0, and this is how this map's starting. If you get wrecked by a judge now, well, just book a session with a shrink, I think.
We'll have to forward them through some therapeutical help after this. There we go. That's a nice start. That's not so good, but the trade is there, and this is the kind of team play and the numbers evening that we really need from Guild, because they have that man advantage, and if they hadn't had that player there, that might not have occurred. And the Bulldog in hand, not sure why he doesn't pass it to Derke. That might have been a possible retake, very easily had. Won't be the case as the Guardian in hand of Russ. He might even be able to pop on over and get himself another weapon. I'm not sure what Magnum and Boaster had at that time, but an opportunity now that they're...
40 seconds. Guild eventually will have to go. They have to be explosive through this choke point in Magnum. Oh, Snakebite is going to try and cause a few problems. He's slowed and actually taken away one of the choke points. They can't go through that long position. Now they're forced into the ramp and they have to charge through. Flash is going in. Derke gets inside of the cage, finally taken down by Russ. And Russ is on the ropes. He's up with his teammates. They're trying to get forward here. They're trying to go to B. There's still 2 plays here for Fnatic. This might just be a massacre. Cosmic divides up, trying to give them a safe path in, but Brave goes on the other side of it, and to his demise, Sayf is just popping off. He's fighting everybody. And on the other side of the map, Boaster can't do anything about it, and he is taken down. Good peek out. trexx makes the hero play and nearly comes away with a double. That would have broken the spine of Fnatic in this round, I think, if you take down both A defenders in one solo play like that, but it has certainly made an adaptation in the rotation. They've sent a second player over, and that's created space now. Sayf confirming the site is clear as pot the showstopper. Can send that up toward heaven, and that is going to be perfect. Pixel perfect with a showstopper. Brave gets one before going down almost instantaneously. And Sayf sends the paint shells up in towards heaven to hunt down Derke and force him wide into the fight. Mistic taking one. Derke on the follow-up, and now Sayf is thrust into the clutch alone. A 1v3 total for him. They've tapped the spike, and that is going to cause a little bit of pressure here for Sayf to swing. And that's exactly what Mistic intended. He takes the kill. More than this, he's going to actually go around the backside with the showstopper, stands it into the corner, ends up taking a kill on trexx. I love that. Not sitting back, not letting himself just get picked out of the round. And Brave, it's a valiant attempt. It's a nice idea, but it hasn't worked out from the rope. Instead, he's lost his life. So that kill now equalizes the player count back to the 4v4. Problem is here, Jess, 20 seconds left for Guild. They have to go into Mistic.
Yep, we know the Guild loves to leave it to the last second. Spy carry's been killed, so they'll have to pick it back up. The player goes down, and as he does, he gets knocked down. And Derke, that's not what you intended, but that's okay. He gets himself out of dodge, and the Bulldog, we keep saying it bites hard, but it bites hardest. Fnatic, the opportunity now to move on to A. Maybe they think as a result of not seeing anyone that it's safe, but Russ, he should know better than that.
Oh, well, he's just pulled away.
Uh-oh.
And that has just given the chance. Just as you said, Jess, almost picture perfect. But Russ starts to wrap around the backside, and now his position spotted. He spotted out his opponents as well, but no more spotting for him as he no longer has eyes. They've been shot out of his head. Gruesome
picture there, Dingo. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. I do that to Ryan sometimes, and he loves it. Let's go around the backside. Pinshell's trying to clear out defender spot. It's worked out, you know, from the grave. It's still Derke who comes on up with a kill. And Fnatic hold the advantage because of that. See if they can get back in here. trexx starting to figure out, oh, they could be playing from back long. And in fact, he would be correct in saying that because there are currently 3 players over here. Dealing with that is going to be significantly different. And trexx has found one. He's found the follow-up. Brave and Magnum, they found a couple. Now it's just Magnum left alone. Diffuser off. No time left.
A trapwire will spot them, and you can see Boaster every time he enters a doorway, always looking up. He's looking for this exact cam. Last time they tried to push B, they looked up for it as well. And this time, again, they spot for it. So really good identification of where all the Cypher utility could be outside of that trapwire. And now as he comes slowly into the nebula, trexx has no idea that he's standing right next to the enemy, and he'll get slapped down by Magnum, who's having a magnificent game.
Yeah, magnificent Magnum. That's a tongue twister right there. 19 seconds left. Around the backside is Mistic. He's found 1 and 2. Big double kill, and Fnatic now have just put it down to Leo. You had some forces, Leo. You had some teammates and support network, but now you're on your lonesome. And the chances now dwindle to close to 0. Fnatic looking down the barrel of a 10th round. And it all started with the loss of Derke, with Sayf taking him out immediately. But the player I asked to step up was Boaster, and he did. He found the most impactful kill in towards heaven, onto Sayf, brings him down, and creates that opportunity to split down into the B site. That's exactly what they need to do here. Fnatic now confirm the position of Leo. They won't be able to take him out of play to doubt now. They can live with it. And they have done a lot of hard work to keep themselves competitive. And now, if they close this, will have made their way through the groups flawlessly to take that top spot. Boaster, flash going out to the left side, swings into the fight itself. kodamenta completely caught by the flash as Boaster opens up for the first kill of the round.
I love it as well because Boaster made so much sound on the other side of the map. Everyone was looking towards him. Everyone could hear him. And as a result, all they really wanted was a bit of a bait and switch. Look over here, we're going over there. bit of a magic trick as well, and they're able to get the plant down. They only had to lose Brave, but he'd already popped the wall we spoke about before. It stops any players from being able to come from spawn and wrap around, and they'll even dually double down on it with a snake bite. All of this utility from Fnatic is being flawless, bit after bit, layer after layer. This is going to have to be perfect from Guild.
Yeah, they're going to try to get into the side, but here comes Derke, showstopper to end the show for Russ. And just Sayf left in the 1 versus 4. He realizes this one cannot be completed. This round has reached its conclusion, and it will be 12 for Fnatic. Sayf will even go down here. Looks like he will. And he gets caught. Fnatic's response is the quick mid-control. Derke leads the charge on this one. Just spotting if anybody's getting aggressive here. They won't be. Instead, now they will begin to think about the play through mail. Boaster gets caught with a flash, now just needs to dive into ropes. Sayf has sent out the showstopper to no avail and has to read that Boaster's push forward. He will. Sends the showstopper up into the top mid room, and Boaster's taken out. Guild have the advantage, but for how long? As Fnatic have moved their way into the B site, Wall will go up to cover off Defender's spawn and funnel the remaining forces of Guild through Heaven. Mystic's on the flank around the back, but kodamenta is wise to his tricks. He reads it, but can't deal with it. Mystic still there with a headshot, and the numbers now back at the 4v4.
Boaster played yet again one of those, look over here, oh no, we're over there.
Yeah.
The distraction methods are so perfect, and Guild are falling for it time and time again. And in a round where they needed it more than most, they're going to flash through the wall, and surely this is the retake that gets them back on track for this match.
Well, Fnatic setup, look at it right now. They're in B main and they're at the back of the site. It's so difficult to get in if you're Guild. You can't deal with this crossfire.